Hello, magnificent human beings. My name is Landon with Yoga New Mexico, where we focus on empowerment, alignment, and strength. You are in the right place, capable and strong. Today is a short educational piece about cat cow. That is Bitilasana and Marjaryasana. Now, I think there's a lot of really misconceptions about this posture because you think, oh, just round your spine and then just, poke your belly out and then round your spine and then poke your belly out. Well, while that's kind of the basic premise, there's a lot of other little things that are happening. And I also want to show you a cool trick, something different to do in your cat cows that will really kind of change things a little bit. So it's going to be a very short class, about 10 minutes. Roll out your mat, and we're going to dive into some cat cows. And I will roll the intro screen. So let's take a look at cat cows. Cow is Bitilasana and cat is Marjaryasana. Now, obviously, you can do these from lots of different positions, right? Hands on your knees and you round and you stick your belly out. Classically, you're in the tabletop and you're doing it that way. So let's simply take a look. Now, first obviously is the tabletop, right? Shoulders stack above your wrists, knees stack above your hips. Fingertips spread very, very wide, just like you do in your down dog. And doing your checks, seeing that everything is pretty squared up. So in your cow, we'll start there. You drop your belly and then eye gaze lifts and comes up. So let's just hold right here. Let's talk about cow. Now, I think people do these postures too intense at first because they are so simple and basic. We think, okay, yeah, cat, cow, cat, cow. And it's like they're like rolling through it like, they're headbanging. But oftentimes these are kind of the very first postures you do in a yoga practice. And so think about being extremely gentle with yourself because you don't need to really push things right out of the get-go. If you're running a marathon and you start out sprinting, probably not going to finish the marathon, right? So specifically in your cow, shoulders kind of roll back and eye gaze lifts. And you want to, it's going to sound weird, but shine your heart. And it's not shining your heart towards the mat or, out in front of you. It's kind of like this crescent moon sort of shape, like shining your heart. Eye gaze lifts, breathe. And come back to neutral. So here in your cows, it's interesting because we don't talk about these postures individually, right? You think, oh, cat, cow, like it's almost one animal, the, cat, cow-animal or something. But they are truly individual postures. And so in the opening part, I said, hey, I'm going to show you a cool trick, and I will, I promise. But let's just keep examining both of these really quick. So your cat pose. I think people in cat have a tendency to keep a lot of strength in their neck when they don't really need to. You should kind of relax your neck as much as you can, and then push the earth away from you as much as possible. So relaxing your neck and rounding your spine, tailbone comes in, and push the earth away. So we're getting into lots of body awareness here, right? Because when you push the earth away from you, the muscles that you use to push the earth away, you're going to have a tendency to kind of crunch your neck as well. But, it's very slight difference between those muscles that you're going to use to push the earth away and then the ones that you should be able to relax your neck with. So maybe it helps to start with like relaxing your jaw, relax your throat, and then kind of go backwards, because that will tend to kind of help things. And you'll see what I mean as soon as you do this. So once more, really pushing the earth away from you, but relax your jaw, relax your neck. Tailbone comes in. So that's a look at each posture individually. Now, let's talk about the whole flowing process. At first, I think it's a good idea to do it in the most simple, basic form you can. And so you inhale cow, exhale cat. So like I said, we don't need to whip through things, and we don't need to do things too drastic or dramatically. Just being very gentle. And then after you've, done 4 or 5, then you really start to add some amplification. Also, in this process, notice how my shoulders more or less stay exactly where they are, and it's almost like my hips are doing all the work. So that's good to kind of start there. But then after a while, you may want to round those shoulders forward in your cat, and then dipping down and through, coming into your cow. So now we're getting the whole spine and back and everything involved. So that's a good way to really start to kind of build up and everything. So cat cows are awesome first posture to do, but just remember, try not to whip through them and try to start things out truly very slow, very gentle. Our spine is a sensitive area, so you want to, slowly bring life into it. It's not like we wake up in the morning and slam a Red Bull first thing. Well, maybe you do that. But, in yoga, maybe gently coming into your practice. Here's the next sort of trick hack thing that I think we never explore in our cat cows, and it drives me crazy because they're 2 individual postures, so we should really enjoy them. Next time you are in your class, and we're going to do this on Friday's class, but stay in your cat, stay in your cow for a few breaths and really see what it feels like to breathe and hold these postures. So, for example, inhale into cow, hold in your cow, and just exhale. Staying here, inhale. Staying here, exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, move through into cat. Hold in your cat, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Coming back to neutral. So, I don't know about you, but that feels so good. It feels so amazing, especially in cat for me, because you really get to round and stretch out that top part of your back. And breathing into those areas as you do this, you really start to deepen in your cat and your cows, which is strange because we never think about deepening in cat cow, right? But try just holding one posture for a while, especially your cat, because you're really pushing the earth away and you're breathing into the posture, and you'll start to notice that your spine starts to round a little bit more each time. So that is our short and sweet episode on cat cows. Thank you so much. Comments below. Let me know what you think of cat cows. Please try holding your cat or cow for a few breaths and then shoot me a comment. Let me know what you think. Thank you all so much for being here. You are a magnificent human being. You are in the right place, capable and strong. From my heart to all of yours, namaste.